On tonight's Fayette Prep Rally, it's officially fall football, and the games get more important every week. There was a time when Whitewater could not compete with Starr's Mill, but those days are over, and we've got that ball game. Sandy Creek is cruising toward the playoffs, and Henry County wasn't much of a match. Little Landmark Christian gets on the tube tonight after wiping up with Whitefield. We've got recaps and analysis of the other Fayette schools too, so throw down with FPR in 30 seconds.
I'm failing. No big deal.
What about college?
Face it, I'm not getting into college.
Fighting doesn't work.
We can't let him keep failing.
Maybe he'll outgrow it.
It's not just a phase. You saw his report card.
Ignoring it doesn't work.
Ma, I said I'd do better.
Saying it and doing it are two different things.
Punishment doesn't work. What does work is a Huntington Learning Center. By improving basic skills, we build motivation and confidence, and kids look forward to learning. Call 1-800-CAN-LEARN today. Your child can learn.
Comcast presents your source for Fayette County High School sports. This is Fayette Prep Rally.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Fayette Prep Rally, your weekly high school sports show where we bring you the very best from Fayette County high school action. I'm Brian Wise, joined alongside Nathan Shutter, year-round on Comcast Channel 25. And catch us here weeknights at 6, 8, and 10. And Nathan, region play is in full gear now as we get to our keys to the weekend, when the Whitewater Wildcats pick up a huge win against county rival Starr's Mill.
Yeah, big win for Whitewater, 31-9 over Starr's Mill. Whitewater moves to 2-0 in the region, Starr's Mill 0-2.
And the Pats double up on Henry County.
Yeah, defeat the Warhawks 34-17. Sandy Creek put up 466 yards in total offense in this game. Big win for the Patriots.
And the War Eagles win again.
Landmark Christian defeats Whitefield Academy 34-10. Landmark is 5-0 for the first time since 2002 and ranked for the first time since 2006. Good start to the season for Landmark Christian.
Very impressive. All right, now let's get to the highlights, and we start things off with the Whitewater Wildcats and the Starr's Mills Panthers, as the Wildcats look to avenge last season's 21-14 loss to the Panthers at home. We start early, first quarter. Panthers looking to jump out first. Dylan Altera back to pass, complete to Randon Ruff, and he is off to the races. No one catches him, and the Panthers take an early 7-0 lead. Later in the quarter, Austin Ingram connects on this 34-yard field goal. Panthers up 9-0.
That would be all the scoring for the Panthers as Whitewater gets to within 6 after this 34-yard field goal by Austin Bernard.
And later in the half, Whitewater's Trey Wofford would get a boost from the blocking of standout left tackle Jordan Watson. Wofford is off, breaks a couple tackles, and finds his blockers downfield as he scampers into the end zone. Wildcats now driving on their first possession, second half. John Mark rolls out, and he's going to decide to keep this one.
That would set up this 7-yard touchdown run by Trey Wofford. His second on the night gives the Wildcats a third quarter lead, 17-9.
And the Panthers would be forced to punt on their next possession, and a botched snap rolls into the end zone, recovered by Brandon Bolden for the score. Wildcats take a commanding 24-9 lead. Whitewater now in the fourth quarter, Rhodes back to pass, hit as he throws deep downfield, completes the pass to junior wideout Jake Carlson for the 51-yard touchdown. Whitewater with the big win, 31-9 over the Panthers. And as we look at the Wildcats, they got off to a bit of a slow start, Nathan, here in this week, but what changed in the second half?
Well, penalties, that was the key. 85 yards in penalties for Whitewater in that first half. Really did a lot of damage to them. Only 10 yards in the second half. The defense played really great this night, only giving up 166 yards to Starr's Mill, 63 of it coming on that touchdown pass early in the first quarter. Trey Wofford, an absolute beast again. Big yardage, a couple touchdowns for him. Just an all-around great game for Whitewater. A lot of momentum heading in the region play. A big win. Always good to beat your rival, especially when it's a region game.
And by that margin as well. All right, back to the highlights. And the Patriots of Sandy Creek were looking to make it 33 in a row as they welcomed in the Henry County Warhawks. We start with the first play from scrimmage for the Patriots as Cole Garvin looks left and finds Jaquay Williams open on the slant route. Williams breaks a couple of tackles, stands up, and is gonna score. Touchdown Patriots, 7-0. We move now to action in the second quarter. Game tied at 7. Garvin back to pass, looks right, rolls left, completes a pass downfield to Joseph Alexander, who is all alone. And Alexander's going to win the foot race to the end zone, and he puts the Patriots up now 14-7.
On the ensuing possession for the Warhawks, from the shotgun, Chris Moody back to pass, and that ball is going to be picked off by Kari Lane, who returns the ball down to the Warhawk 30-yard line.
Big defensive play there. We take it a few plays later. Garvin's going to give up the middle to Mike Hilton, and Mike Hilton is going to scoot his way in from 12 yards out. That's going to put the Patriots up 21-7. Patriots with the ball again late first half. 21-14 is the lead. Garvin is going to play action, looks right and finds Damari Kitt, who has a step on his man, and he's going to complete that pass, and no one's going to catch Kitt. 83 yards on the pass and catch from Garvin to Kitt, and the Patriots lead is now 28-14.
Second half, Patriots up 28-17 driving. Garvin stumbles, regains his footing, and finds Joseph Alexander in the end zone for the touchdown. Patriots cruise 34-17 over Henry County.
And Nathan, another huge win for Sandy Creek. Is there a team in this Region 4 that can threaten that win streak of theirs?
This team is so talented. Not only are they talented, but they go out on Friday nights and they execute. They're just so good, defensively, offensively. I don't really see a team. They play Eastside this Saturday, a very good team. Stockbridge is undefeated in the region. They're pretty good. They played them the last game of the season. But I just think this Sandy Creek team is just so good. Offensively, a sophomore quarterback is breaking records left and right over at Sandy Creek. The two wide receivers have been incredible. The running backs have been great. And the defense, that's the key. I don't see anybody being able to not only hold the offense down, but being able to score on Sandy Creek's defense. I just don't see any team being able to do that here in the regular season.
Yeah, they've got it all working right now. All right, there's another team in the county that was looking to stay unbeaten this season. That's the Eagles of Landmark Christian. They would host region foe Whitefield Academy on Friday night, and the Eagles of Landmark Christian were looking to stay as they got things started off in a hurry as quarterback Cantrell Frazier completes a pass over the middle to Josh Nobles, who refuses to be taken down. The 60-yard touchdown pass gives the Eagles an early 7-0 lead. Whitefield would answer later in the half as Max Camether finds Brian Jones for a Wolfpack first down.
A couple plays later, Camether rolling out finds Max Reeves in the end zone, cutting the Eagles' lead to 13-10 at the half.
Second half would be all Eagles. Frazier with the give to Jeremiah Kirkland, who shoots through the middle and into the end zone. Landmark up 20-10. Cantrell Frazier wasn't done as he is also the punt returner for the Eagles. Frazier is going to return this punt 52 yards all the way back for a touchdown, giving the Eagles their fifth straight win, 34-10. And Nathan, the Landmark Christian Eagles have a potent offense, but what about their defense?
Yeah, the offense is what makes the highlights usually, but the defense has been really good this year. They actually held Whitefield Academy to negative 12 yards rushing in this game. The defense only giving up about 11 points per game, while the offense is scoring over 45 per game. That's a recipe for success in any league. In single A, they did not make the playoffs last season, but Landmark Christian's off to a great start. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't make the playoffs this year, especially if they keep the offense rolling and the defense playing good as well.
Yes, once again, another great combination. All right, now we take time to recap the rest of Week 5 action from around Fayette County, and we start things off with the McIntosh Chiefs, who were looking for their second win in a row against Northgate.
Yeah, coming off the bye week, the Chiefs fall to Northgate 30-14. Northgate improves to 5-0 on the season. McIntosh 1-3 overall, 0-1 in the region. McIntosh actually led 7-0 in this game before falling behind 17-7 at the half. 2 second-half turnovers led to 14 points for Northgate, and the final margin in this game, Alex Osendorf and Tim Bryant had 15 tackles and 1 sack each in this game. Dan Lentz, a huge game on special teams, a 66-yard punt, 100% on touchbacks, and an average of 46 yards per punt.
Yeah, and now we move over to Fayette County.
Yeah, Fayette County, another close loss, man. They're right on the edge there, losing to Harris County 7-6 on the road. Fayette actually outgained Harris County with 269 yards of total offense to 130 yards. Trevis Edwards scored for Fayette County, but a bad snap caused the PAT to be no good. Fayette County led 6-0 at the half. Harris County scored a touchdown in the third quarter. Their freshman kicked the PAT, and that was pretty much your margin of victory. Fayette had some chances there late in the game, but unable to do it. Turnover on downs into their drive. Another tough loss for Fayette County.
Yeah, very much so. Another tough loss, as you mentioned. What is it going to take for this team to get that first W?
Well, they're probably sitting in the locker room thinking the same thing. It's like, what do we have to do? They've been close in every game so far this season. Another 1-point loss. It just came down to a missed PAT. So close. Had a lot of opportunities in this game to win it. They just have to regroup. It's going to take a little confidence. I think that's the key here. You get one victory under your belt, it leads to 2 victories to 3 victories. That's what Fayette County needs right now.
Yeah. Now we get back to the Chiefs, and they were coming off a bye week, and they were able to hang with Northgate for a little while.
Yeah, this is a much improved Northgate team. It's not the team that they defeated last year. Northgate 5-0 on the season. They look like a serious contender for the region championship this year. A very good team. McIntosh took an early lead, 7-0, but just couldn't hold back the horses from Northgate in that game. Very good Northgate team. Nothing to hang your head about McIntosh. They have Harris County this Friday night. Harris County coming off that close win with Fayette County. I really like McIntosh's chance in this game, especially if the defense plays well and the offense keeps doing what they've been doing all season long.
Hopefully they'll get win number 2. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Catch us back here on Comcast 25 next week for game highlights and features. And be sure to like Fayette Prep Rally on Facebook and follow us on Twitter to see what's happening on the show. For Nathan Shutter, I'm Brian Wise. We'll see you under the lights.
Grab some wood there, bub.
I'm failing. No big deal.
What about college?
Face it, I'm not getting into college.
Fighting doesn't work.
We can't let him keep failing.
Maybe he'll outgrow it.
It's not just a phase. You saw his report card.
Ignoring it doesn't work.
Ma, I said I'd do better. Saying it and doing it are two different things.
Punishment doesn't work. What does work is a Huntington Learning Center. By improving basic skills, we build motivation and confidence, and kids look forward to learning. Call 1-800-CAN-LEARN today. Your child can learn.